Duck Hodges, or Devlin, nicknamed Duck Hodges, is now the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, probably for the rest of the year. And, man, I was so glad they finally benched Mason Rudolph. I was like, finally. It's been so clear to me for a long time that Duck Hodges is significantly better than Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph really has struggled with accuracy. He's had a ton of turnovers. He makes bad decisions. And to me, Duck Hodges plays a far more clean style of football. He takes care of the ball. He's safer. And I really think Duck Hodges is a significantly better quarterback than Mason Rudolph. And the disappointing thing we've learned this year by watching the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm not a Steelers fan. I love quarterbacks. It's what I pay attention to the most. And we learned through this year that Mason Rudolph simply is not the guy in Pittsburgh. He doesn't have it. I'll do a film analysis if you want eventually down the road. But my takeaway from this year from Mason Rudolph is he just doesn't have what it takes. He's not accurate enough. He can't handle pressure in his face. He makes bad decisions. He's not clean. He just isn't. He's not enough. He's not the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's unfortunate. It's sad, but it's also the truth. Now, they're going to need a franchise quarterback down the road. The other harsh reality is that Duck Hodges is not the long-term answer for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I will say I really like him. Here's the best compliment I can give Duck Hodges. He should be a 10-year backup in the NFL. Duck Hodges, in my opinion, is going to have a long career in the NFL. He's not a starting quarterback. He's limited physically. His arm strength isn't really good enough. He had some deep balls on Sunday against the Browns, but he really James Washington was making great catches down the sidelines for the Steelers. That's really more a great receiving play than it is great throws from the quarterback. But Duck Hodges, here's what he does well. He makes good decisions. He takes care of the ball. He doesn't force it into coverage. He throws the ball away when nothing's there. He had an interception. It looked like really it was just the wrong route. Like him and the receiver had some kind of miscommunication. He's got an average arm. He's got a low ceiling. He's not, again, Duck Hodges is not the long-term answer at quarterback. But if I'm the Steelers, I give him a new contract, say, hey, Duck, we love you. We want you here for the next 10 years as our backup because Duck is the perfect backup. He's exactly what you want. He's not the guy you build around. His arm is limited again. He's kind of like Matt Moore, actually, the way Matt Moore played for the Kansas City Chiefs when Patrick Mahomes was hurt. He's safe, takes care of the football, doesn't make that huge mistake. He won't really win you the game, but he also won't lose you the game either. He's a perfect quarterback coming off the bench. The Steelers will need to draft a new quarterback. They need to find a long-term replacement as the franchise quarterback for their team. But Duck Hodges is, if you had to say, hey, Zach, who do you pick? Mason Rudolph or Duck Hodges? Easily it's Duck Hodges because he plays a more clean style of football. He takes care of the ball. He's a far better quarterback than Mason Rudolph is. But a lot of that's just a testament to Mason Rudolph's not very good. And Duck Hodges is well prepared. He makes good decisions. I really like him. I don't love him. He's not the long-term starter. I've said that. I'm kind of just repeating the same thing over and over again. I don't mean to. But my whole takeaway from watching Duck Hodges all year, really, the couple times I've seen him play, is that he's better than Mason Rudolph. He's not a starter long-term, but he's a great backup. He's a perfect backup, and he does a good job taking care of the football. I'm a big Duck Hodges fan. I love his story. And I think, again, the best compliment I can give him is he should be a backup quarterback in the NFL for the next 10 years.